going to learn about monopoly. What is monopoly? It is a form of the market in which there is a single seller of a product and where there is no close substitute of the product. And for example, we give a classic example of Indian Railways. Okay. Now, since there is only one producer of a product in the market, the distinction between firm and industry disappears here. Okay. So, what are the features of monopoly? The main features of monopoly are that there is one single seller and large number of buyers. Okay. There are restrictions on the entry of any new firm. Okay. There is no close substitute of the product and there is full control over price. By full control I mean like being a seller of the product, a monopolist has full control over its price. A monopolist thus is a price maker. He can fix whatever price he wishes to for his product. But mind it children, that it does not mean that for any quantity X, the monopolist can charge like any unfair price. No, he cannot. So, and the another feature is price discrimination. A monopolist may charge different price from different buyers. It is called price discrimination. So, price discrimination refers to the practice of charging different prices from different buyers for the same good. Okay, so is it clear now? Now let's understand that if the monopolist charges heavy price, then consumer will stop buying the product, and if it is an essential commodity, he will purchase it in a lesser quantity. So if prices are increased, output is decreased, right? Which further denotes that sales have decreased. So if the seller has to sell more, he will have to reduce the price of the product. So AR curve is downward sloping. Okay. This one is AR curve. So AR curve is downward sloping and MR is below AR. Okay. Whereas in perfect competition, both MR and AR curve were same. You remember? So now in monopoly, MR curve is below AR curve and TR, this TR is this point. This is maximum when MR is 0. When marginal revenue is 0, TR is at its maximum. Okay. And another relation what we have learnt is that MR is equal to AR and E minus 1. Okay. And E. So MR is equal to AR. This E denotes cross elasticity. Okay. Cross elasticity minus 1 upon cross elasticity. So cross elasticity means that if the prices of a good are increased, consumers will stop buying the product. Okay, and will shift to a different product, and the demand for the other product will also increase. But since in monopoly there are no substitutes, so cross elasticity of demand will be less than infinity. Okay. So what all we have learnt? We have learnt that here AR is greater than MR when MR is equal to 0. So TR will be at its maximum. Okay. And price is equal to average revenue here. Okay. And price will be greater than marginal revenue because AR is greater than MR and price is equal to AR, so price is greater than MR. Okay, understood? So now, like we have studied in perfect competition, that there were three situations. Okay, that a firm will earn either supernormal profit or will bear losses or will earn normal profit. So likewise in monopoly also, what we'll understand first, that supernormal, how a firm will earn supernormal profit. So suppose this is our AR curve, okay, and this is our MR curve, this one. This is our AR curve and this is our MR curve. Now we know when is the producer at equilibrium. When MR is equal to MC. Okay, so it is cutting, let's say at E, this point. Okay, and at point E he is at equilibrium. Now another very important thing, in monopoly the second condition changes here. Since MR curve is downward sloping, MR curve is downward sloping here. A closer look. MC curve can be either upward sloping, downward sloping or constant. Okay, it is not necessary that it will be only downward sloping or it will be only upward sloping. It can be in either form, either upward sloping or constant or downward sloping. Okay, please remember this is very, very important. And anywhere it cuts, anywhere, either whether at this point or this point, anywhere wherever it will cut, you will get equilibrium point. Okay, so now EM, this EM is our marginal cost. EM is our marginal cost, and AR at this point, average revenue at this point is SM, this. Okay, EM is our marginal cost and average revenue is SM here, and price is PS, this is price. So again we'll take price into quantity, okay, and what it will come? It will be used for calculating total revenue. Okay, area of this bigger rectangle I am talking about, OPSM. We'll get total revenue by calculating price into quantity here. Okay, understood? Now for calculating total cost, we will calculate average cost. Okay, what we will calculate? Average cost. And because we know average cost is equal to total cost upon quantity. So total cost will be equal to average cost into quantity. Now MC curve will cut AC curve, this curve. MC curve will cut AC curve at its minimum point. Okay, at its minimum point. At OM output, this AC is TM, right? Average cost is this. So total cost will be this shorter rectangle. Shorter rectangle, which one? O, P1, T, M, right? So average revenue is the bigger rectangle, okay, and average cost will be this shorter rectangle, right? So difference will be this difference, this shaded region. This is the difference. Okay, the bigger one is the revenue and the shorter one is the cost, and this difference, this shaded region, will be the supernormal profit. Okay, so this is the first condition in monopoly, that how do a firm earn supernormal profit. I hope you all must have understood.